Alright guys, be sure to check out the last video. I'll link it on the top right for you before we hop into this video. Last episode, we finally got the car situated, the 2008 9.5, situated with a new twice. Round 2 on this made it a success story. So be sure to check it out, learn about why I had a failure the first time, and stay tuned for this because we have more content coming on this car as it is ready to move to the Sunshine State.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to be giving you guys a quick update of a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes. So I'm in the 2004 9.5 right now, driving to New York City for the day. But this car has been running really good. We've cranked a lot of miles on it this month, a couple thousand miles to be exact. So it's been pretty awesome. And in one of the videos coming up, I'm going to talk about one of the rust points that transpires on these cars and maybe address it with this vehicle. So hopefully we can knock that out here in the next couple videos with this car. Since this car has over 200,000 miles on it, it's probably a good idea to address it before the rust spreads or protrudes in other areas that it shouldn't. So we'll touch on that here shortly, but it has to do with a lot of the doors. I'll give you a hint. Next thing from there is the 2008 SAAB 9.5. So listen to this. So the last video we posted, I'll link it right here. We ended up having to get an entire new twice married to the car for the keys since we had a part number difference from an older model year to the newer model year. Take note of that if you need to replace it for your 07 and newer model years. It's a different part number, so it functions differently. So it was creating a little bit of a problem with the car. You know, we weren't getting the trunk function, we weren't getting the tail light function, and that brings me to my next point. The following day, after we addressed the key and getting everything situated, I had to get the second key paired to the twice unit because after we lost the original key, we ended up saying, okay, why don't we have a backup key so none of this has to happen again. So I went over to Mike's shop again, and he programmed the second key to the car, and we had some coffee, some donuts, we chilled, shot the shit, and life was good. And then I left and I got on the phone to call Melanie and just to see what was going on. It was early morning, and I got pulled over for being on my phone. And obviously that 2008 is not my daily driver, it's my sister-in-law's, so she drives it and it's registered to her and she's responsible for the insurance and registration and all that good stuff. So when I got pulled over, cop's like, you know why I'm pulling you over? I told, obviously my phone. He asked me for all the paperwork and I said, listen, it's my sister-in-law's car. I gave him the whole story and told him what I was doing. And I was like, give me a minute to look for the paperwork. So I started looking for the paperwork, and of course, in good old fashion, the paperwork was not in the car. So I was like, listen, can I call her to try to get a picture of everything, like proof of insurance, etc.? He's like, yeah, no problem. He's like, just give me your driver's license in the meantime, and I'll check everything out. Thankfully I have a clean record. I don't have any tickets or violations of the last couple of years, that is. I mean, I've had my fair share of violations in the past, but nothing in the last like 3 or 4 years, so been pretty lucky. And so anyways, I get on the phone and get the picture of the insurance card. I'm like, okay, what about registration? And what about that registration? So long story short is that they moved, my brother and his wife, they moved during the period of the registration renewal. So even though she paid for the registration online and did everything the way you're supposed to do digitally, she requested for a new change of address, and for some reason with COVID stuff going on, the state never actually sent her updated registration, or if they did, something happened, because he told me, the cop, that there's been an issue with the state with their computer systems. Maybe they changed computer systems. So the end of the day was I was supposed to shoot a video for this video today on that car, because we're preparing it for Florida. It's going to be moving down there with them to Florida, and it's going to be doing the subframe bushings and some other maintenance on the car, just some preventative stuff, more than things that need to be done, just because the car's leaving my immediate possession. So the cop's like, listen, I can't have you drive the car because you don't have proof of insurance or registration, and it may not even be a problem. It may just be a problem with the state computer system, because obviously there's been other issues. So he's like, just have your sister-in-law bring proof of registration to the headquarters, and obviously you can pick up the car. So that's an update for you on that car. The car ended up getting towed, and luckily it's not far from where I live or whatnot, and pretty funny, unfortunate situation. I mean, it's really nobody's particular fault here. It sounds like more of a computer system with the state, and hopefully get the car released. Luckily, I didn't get any tickets. Cop was pleasant. He wasn't being a dick to me at all. You know, he's just doing his job, right? You know, like, you can't drive an unregistered car on the street, right? So there it is. So anyways, those are 2 updates coming up. Hopefully we can pick up that SAAB this week, get the registration thing cleared out of the way, get working on this car a little bit, and then a couple things that are going on. The transmission issue on my 2002 convertible seems to be getting worse, so I'm either gonna have to rebuild the transmission or buy a new one. But then I'm thinking to myself, well, the engine's also like has a lot of miles on it. Like, if I'm gonna pull the subframe down and replace the transmission, maybe it's probably a good idea to rebuild the engine, just like refreshing it up, just do an engine build on it. So maybe that's something that we're gonna end up doing this summer. Drop a comment below if you guys would like to see that content. The other idea is to move to a new project, and I wanted to do an engine swap of some sort, potentially using a SAAB engine. I don't know yet. So those are a couple ideas on my mind, things that I wanted to do this summer just for fun. But those are some of the immediate homework up on deck, kind of a deal for you guys in the channel, to give you guys a nice update of what's going on. And hopefully you guys can drop a comment and give me some ideas on your side, because I'd love to hear from my community, from you guys, what you guys would love to see, and we'll go from there. So just a quick update for you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me at Pancis. If you guys have any more questions or any concerns, you guys can reach out to me on Instagram. I'm always happy to help. A lot of you guys have recently, which is cool. A lot of problems that you guys are addressing and asking me for advice. If you guys want to, you know, bring it to this shop, that shop, do this, do that, like whatever, parts, locations, etc. Always happy to help. So that being said, if you guys do want to support me, also please be sure to check out the merch in the link below. If you guys want to support me in any additional way, since I do give a lot of time to you guys, I'd always appreciate that. Money obviously goes right back into new content and education for you guys. And just so you guys can know, just a little hint, the engine swap concept that I wanted to do was for a track car, because I know you guys have been seeing me, if you haven't watched them, any of the track videos with the Porsche. I've been tracking the Porsche, and it's a lot of fun. It's a new part of the hobby that I've never experienced before prior to this car. And I will say to you guys, if you guys are interested in tracking a car, I highly recommend it. It's an entirely new side of the biz, as they would say, in terms of, you know, just excitement, adrenaline rush, education. It's not even like a thing of competition for me at this point. It's really just more for educating myself on how to drive properly, handle a car properly, and get like a full experience on a car that's different than driving it on the road. It's just really incredible. And so yeah, I mean, that's pretty much why I enjoy it. And I figured if I'm going to build another car, maybe we build a car for the track. So there's kind of a couple hints for you. Drop a comment, like I said, below. Let me know if you guys like that idea, and maybe we'll start to pursue some of them this summer. So thanks for watching. Quick update, Enjoy your day.